Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So, today we're talking about Venus and Ketu, conjunct in Trine. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me in the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the notification bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. Okay, so, first off, how is a conjunction or trine formed? Well, there will be an example right here. Venus in the first house with Ketu. That's a conjunction. Now, the trine position, though, is Ketu 5 or 9 houses away from Venus. So, another example of this would be, let's say Venus is in the 11th house. Ketu could be in the 11th house with Venus, a conjunction, or in the 3rd and 7th house. In other words, 5 or 9 houses away. Okay. So, that's how we form trines. Now, let's talk about each planet first. So, Venus is your wife. Your girlfriend. If you're attracted to women, you look at Venus. Venus is wealth and luxury. Venus is your younger sister or younger sisters. Venus is women in your life in general. Venus is vehicles, cars. And Nandi Nadi, Venus is also your home. Because if you don't have a home, you're not going to be feeling very luxurious, are you? Alright. Now, let's talk about Ketu. So, first thing you need to know with Ketu. Ketu is cuts and breaks. That's the very first thing you need to know. It's the most important. Ketu is going to cut or break whatever it sits with. But Ketu is also spirituality. Ketu is the law. Ketu is the occult. Intuition is Ketu. Ketu is very specific skills. Things that not just anyone can do. They require very specific knowledge and training in order to do. That's Ketu. Okay. Now we're combining these meanings. Now first off, here's your warning. There will be negative information in this. Ketu is the most negative planet. Ketu is really the one people should fear. All this fear about Mars and Saturn. Rahu. No, Ketu's the one. If you had to pick one that you don't want to deal with, it's Ketu. So, now that you've received your warning, let's continue. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way, since it's one of the most negative things with this placement. So, first off, does this show that there can be cuts or breaks in relationships? Because Venus is relationships and marriage. It could show that. But not necessarily. It depends on the degree. First off, if Ketu's behind Venus, then no, there would not be breaks in relationships. If Ketu is ahead of Venus, then yes, there could be. Especially if you are married to a woman. But once again, that could be. There could be other mitigating factors. Also, that could just mean a breakup with someone you were living with, not necessarily someone you were married to. Because in Vedic astrology, a marriage is when you are in a sexual relationship with someone you live with. people, especially in the US, can be in a fair number of those before they actually get married to someone. Okay. So, there's that. Now, another negative thing. Venus is your reproductive organs. So, hopefully y'all know what that means for each, sex. Now, if you don't, I'm not the one to come to for help with it. Alright. So, what this means, guys. So, for the men out there, by your mid-50s, going into your 60s, you will deal with ED. So, ED, erectile dysfunction. You will deal with that. Now, am I a medical professional? No. There's a disclaimer in the description. Don't come at me. Am I an Ayurveda practitioner? For those that don't know, that's medical astrology. No. But is this knowledge that I've learned? Yes. Okay. Now, ladies, for you what this means is there would be miscarriages and abortions. Either or, both. Either one can happen. Now, this is especially true if Ketu is ahead of Venus. The reproduction's being cut. Okay. Now, for those who are attracted to women, here we see the woman that you're attracted to will either have some very specific skills, they'll have strong intuition, they can be gifted in the occult, or they could be very spiritual. Also, they might have a fondness for canines, dogs, wolves. That's another thing we can see with this, because Ketu is dogs. Also, your spouse will have a strong resemblance to their maternal lineage, because Ketu is one's maternal lineage. Rahu would be the opposite, paternal lineage. Paternal lineage. There we go. Okay. Now, when it comes to making money, you can make money through the occult. You can make money through the law. You can make money through very specific skills. But if Ketu is ahead of Venus by degree, if it's at a higher degree, there will be breaks when it comes to making money. Early in life, you might struggle with money. But one of the good things you'll see with this placement is the spiritual aspect. This is very good. As a matter of fact, Venus and Ketu is the best placement for occult gifts. Venus is the graha, the planet, that gains Sanjeevani mantra, the mantra to bring the dead back to life. Venus is the only one that can do this. Not even Jupiter can do that. So, Venus and Ketu can make a person very gifted in the occult. Especially if this is in your 8th house or 12th house. Maybe even 4th house could also do something similar. But it can make a person an expert in tantric rituals as well. I mean, Venus, of all the graha, is probably the most gifted in the occult besides Ketu. So, when it comes to that, you want to be a good astrologer, this is a great placement. But does it have negatives? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, that's what I had for all of you. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me in the channel to be notified whenever I release a new video. Be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. If you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.